To say that Kia is on a roll is a bit of an understatement. With sales up over 20% so far this year in Canada, it really is something. You know, 2009, the year of the Great Recession, it really is remarkable. Now Kia have added this sporty coupe, or as they call it, the Forte Koup. That's coupe with a K, by the way. And they've got this new design architecture that they're using on all their cars, Lacey. And what they're hoping to do is move the brand from basic transportation that people kind of buy out of necessity to a brand that people actually want to own.
Well, with a starting price tag of about $18,495, the coupe's in a perfect position to compete with the Honda Civic, Chevy Cobalt, and the Ford Focus coupes. This new coupe has blacked out lower front and rear valances, black or two-tone wheels, classy rear lights, and dual chrome exhaust. I think the rear lights do have a bit of an Audi flair, and the overall shape is clean and simple, making this compact car stylish and sporty. In fact, the coupe has only the hood in common with the sedan version. The base EX comes with black 16-inch wheels, and the SX adds fog lights, standard sunroof, sport suspension, and these 17-inch two-tone wheels.
Now, it doesn't matter what color Kia Forte Coupe you buy on the outside, the inside is all the same. It only comes in black. Well, it's not entirely black. There's a few touches in here like the satin gray. You've got chrome. You've got this black piano high gloss finish, and it's all very well put together. Now, Kia decided that obviously black is probably the sportiest color to put inside a coupe. Once again, Kia has delivered a car that exceeds what I thought was possible in a vehicle starting under $20,000. First, the interior has plenty of soft touch materials on the dash and doors, and the level of fit and finish is first rate. The seats are very well bolstered and available in cloth or standard leather on the slightly more expensive SX model that we have here.
The standard features list is absolutely remarkable, with a lot of features that high-end vehicles charge a premium for. These include Bluetooth connectivity, heated seats, tilt and telescopic steering with integrated radio controls, USB and iPod integration, air conditioning, and power windows and doors. The SX adds satellite radio, sports alloy pedals, automatic climate control, and a trip computer.
Now, the trend we're seeing in the marketplace from most compact car providers is they're offering two engine choices, and this Kia Coupe is no different. The base model comes with a 2-liter 4-cylinder with 156 horsepower, and the SX gets a 2.4-liter with 173 horsepower. Since the SX is only $3,000 more, the larger engine plus a sportier suspension, bigger wheels, and leather seats make it the more attractive vehicle in my eyes. The downside is it will burn slightly more gas than the base 2-liter engine. Now, I got a chance to go to the Canadian launch of this Kia Coupe in Montreal, and they took us out on the track, which is quite remarkable for the launch of a compact car. We got to go around for about an hour and a half and test this car out, and I got to tell you that for a compact, inexpensive car, it has excellent balance. It's very predictable in the corners. Now, it's no racing machine, but it definitely is a capable compact car. A couple of things about this car: the steering is quite tight and responsive back to the driver. It doesn't feel sloppy or mushy. The suspension we got to test out on the really bad Quebec roads because they get such bad winters there, and it soaked up all the bumps no problem. Couple of things: the exhaust note sounds really good. One negative though, and that's headroom. For me, my fabulous TV hair is hitting the headliner.
Standard traction and stability control, 4-wheel disc brakes, and 6 standard airbags help to keep passengers safe on this inexpensive car. One of our major complaints with the funky Soul was the manual and automatic transmission needed an extra gear to keep the revs down and provide a quiet interior. We're very happy to report that the Forte Coupe doesn't have this problem. They've included a 6-speed manual or 5-speed automatic on the higher-end SX version. I remember, and it was just a couple of years ago, that driving a Kia actually felt kind of cheap. And I have to be honest, Mazda and Honda still have a little bit more of a refined ride, but if you're in the market for a car like this, the improvements that Kia has made on the handling and drivability of these new vehicles, this Forte Coupe is definitely worth checking out. So So Zach, has Kia delivered another winner to back up their very funky Kia Soul?
Well, they're sticking to the exact same formula, over-deliver on content and charge a very reasonable price. So that's where we're going to start with my likes. There's a lot of value with this car. You get a lot of features in there at a great price, especially like the heated seats on all the trim levels. Also, it's a great looking car. Just looking at it from the outside, it maybe from the front looks like a Honda Civic Coupe, but from the back it's got a more upscale, elegant feel and maybe even a touch of Audi in there. The level of finish on the interior is second to none for this class of vehicle. And what I like also are the choices that are offered you. You get the base engine or the 2.4-liter more powerful version if you want to spend out the extra money. And I think that's really where the value is. On the downside, the criticism on the inside is the lack of headroom. Somebody over 6 feet, their hair is going to be touching the headliner. And I don't know, these wheels, they just don't do it for me.
I actually really like the wheels, Zach. I gotta be honest, I think they look different and something unique on this vehicle that kind of sets it apart from some of the other cars on the road. I agree, I really like the exterior styling. It's kind of aggressive and still sporty looking. They've done a great job with that. And there's a long list of standard features, both standard comfort features and standard safety features. So as Zach mentioned, there's a lot of value. And it's a very comfortable car. All the seats are very comfortable and I could spend a lot of time sitting in it. And on the downside for me, I have to be honest, the Kia name is just, it's not there yet, and a lot of the other vehicles has a little bit more brand appeal to them.
Here's the equation. You've got this beautifully equipped top-of-the-line SX, and you've got a similarly equipped Civic Si Coupe, $7,000 more probably. Well, is that Kia brand starting to come up in value now?
You know, Zach, I completely get what you're saying, but I have to be honest, again, Kia just isn't quite there yet, and I probably would go with one of the other brands.
You're sounding kind of snobby.
Yeah, okay, whatever, Mr. Porsche.
Guilty?
Want more? Go to drivingtelevision.com and find out what famous designer created the look of the Forte Koup.